Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And they can counter here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Ndika. That has ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. Yildiz. And here's Griezmann. Tries to dink it through. He's having a shot! It's in! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Threads one in. That's beautifully weighted. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that was nowhere near his best. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. And that's played in low. Bellingham. Here's Griezmann. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham. Yildiz. Played out towards the right wing. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Yildiz. Van der Ven. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's looking to catch him up. And he's on his way! The referee's awarded a free kick. Rice, ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
He's gone for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And now they can clear their lines. Gabriel. And it's Kimmich. He's got away. Another chance from a corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Swing. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Haaland! He's found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Osimhen, so much time and space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he spark a counter here?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Bellingham. Yildiz. Here's Haaland. Yildiz. And it's DiMarco. Some really good ball movement. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And the shot! They've scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different...
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And there is the half-time whistle. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And it's Rice. Rice. Good, strong midfield running here. Lovely feet. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that was vital. Yildiz. Oh, some tackle that. Griezmann. So, what can they make of this? Griezmann. Now it's Osimhen. Spread it left. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Bellingham. And here's Rafael Leao. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Look at the space here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Lofted upfield. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a great ball here. Yildiz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Thuram.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van de Ven. Bellingham. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. DiMarco. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. Griezmann. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Could move up a gear here. And it's Bellingham. Rice. And here's Haaland. Strokes it back. Alexander-Arnold. Delivers with whip. And it's hoisted clear. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been... And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, this could be a chance. Now, what about this cross? Bruno Fernandes gets rid without sophistication. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van de Ven. He's gone forward. Oh, it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes. Played into space. Good ball over the top. Pavard. And Ndika. Van de Ven. And here's Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Lobbed in behind. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Subimendi. Haaland. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? Corner number 4 coming up here. DiMarco getting this one clear. Gabriel. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. Ambitious ball here. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafael Leao! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And there goes the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Decent progress down the left. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Van der Ven. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played back in. And here's Haaland. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Thuram is herring after that one. Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
First quarter of an hour gone. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's on his way! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
This is Borussia Dortmund's free kick.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, this is a shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now he's got space here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. It's Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pavard. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Always onto this. He might be in. Can he finish? Bellingham. Rodri. Griezmann. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that was nowhere near his best. Thuram proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Messi. Griezmann. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has been cut short. Messi. And he's forced to go back. And Pavard. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Now it's Thuram. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. Well, that has not gone well. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, he certainly was.
And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. An uncompromising challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold.
That's going in strongly.
Alexander-Arnold made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Nicely aimed pass. Van der Ven. Steaming on goalwards. He's in a great position here. Tries the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Look at the speed. He's having a shot! He has done it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And here's Griezmann.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gabriel gets good distance on it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Haaland. Bellingham goes back to front. Looking to play him in. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes ploughing through the middle. And that should get the job done. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe. And a shot! And that would have won it.
Vinicius Junior has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, smashing! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers...
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pavard. Yildiz.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch.
Borussia Dortmund really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pavard. Zubimendi. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now Van de Ven. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's very neat. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Gravenberg attempts a clearance. Oh no, what has happened here? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Aimed beyond the defence. Griezmann! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rice clears it away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
And the shot! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rafael Leao! He has done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Just eases him off the ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Kimmich. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a... Tries a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Van der Ven deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Cleared without hesitation. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rafael Leao. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bellingham does well to get it back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Osimhen could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time, too, to get...
Terrific header! Well, now has another go! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just...
And a shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He is through here. Now it's Bellingham. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's played it in low. Bellingham. Rodri. Quality ball. Played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. He gets big. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Bellingham attempts a clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Played in. Keeper's dealt with that. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Thuram. He's got away. Thuram. He came in hard, very hard. Well, there's the clearance. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Nah, he's had it taken off him. DiMarco. It's Bellingham. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Rafael Leao. 60 minutes played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. He's found a way through. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's got space here. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Thuram is flagged offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Yildiz. Yildiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Ahead again! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Alvarez. Caught offside that time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hernandez. That's an imaginative pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Oh, good read. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a corner. This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Rice. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. And he's been shifted off it.
Borussia Dortmund really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. And here's Osimhen. Can he spark a counter here? That's a lovely, neat pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's straight offside. Opts for safety. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Gabriel. Yildiz. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Rice. It's Lewandowski! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rice with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Rice gets into some space. Hernandez. And here's Haaland. Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's it for the first period of extra time. Osimhen is the hat-trick hero and the man most responsible for this spectacular turnaround. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's given a throw. Mbappe sends it crossfield. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland. Rice. Yildiz. Here's Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Decent chance! And that would have won it.
Lewandowski really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Big header! Oh, should have put that away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rice. Chips it through. Now it's Osimhen.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. It's played through for him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Floated through. McAllister cuts it out. Osimhen. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played in deep. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham, and the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours.
Real chance! Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And that has been knocked clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. That's been cut out. Well played. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely worked. Ter Stegen with the clearance. McAllister. Good ball over the top. And that has been clubbed away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Gravenberch. Played out wide. It's a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bellingham. No, it's come to nothing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rodri couldn't squeeze it through. Ambitious ball here. Oh, cracking ball. Donnarumma clears. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Haaland. Gravenberch knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. And here's Haaland. And it's Griezmann. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Mbappe!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Some really good ball movement. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Griezmann. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Osimhen. And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shot could be on. Shoots! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is a little undercooked. Ndika. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Griezmann. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and...
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Has another go! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gives it back. Gravenberg. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Griezmann.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely, now then. Ndika. Alvarez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank